Man, hello everyone. Welcome to Detroit Lions Syndicate, the 2022 season wrap up. What a season it's been. This was kind of an impromptu stream, therefore, I know you guys weren't ready for it. One of the things that stood out to me, Brad Holmes did his end of season wrap up today, the press conference. It was about 37 minutes long. And one of the things that stood out to me was his confidence in not only Jared Goff, but in the team in general. The 2022 season was something that I don't think any one of us expected. It was a ride that we enjoyed, but it was filled with ups and downs. The Detroit Lions, they start off very rocky. And by the time the mid-season came, our team was 1-6. We had put up the fight against a lot of people, but we couldn't finish. We couldn't finish what we started. We fired Aubrey Pleasant after the Miami Dolphins game, and the whole thing turned around. Khalif Raymond, a lot of one-year deals that we had that I questioned. I remember, and Brad said it today during his press conference, about the one-year deals. The first thing that the Detroit Lions did heading into the offseason was they re-signed a bunch of guys. We brought back Khalif Raymond. We brought back Alexander Zaloni. All we did is re-sign guys that had already been on the team. I made a video about it. I said, all-season drip, because I was kind of looking for a splash move. Reflecting back on it now, I see that Brad Holmes, this guy over my left shoulder, he knew exactly what he was doing. He brought back guys that were going to be a core asset to this team. The Khalif Raymonds, the Josh Reynolds, signed him to a 2-year deal. The core, the foundation was being built in 2021. And in 2022, we continued to build upon that foundation. From 1-6, firing Aubrey Pleasant, Jared Goff, Dan Campbell kept saying, we're right there. We're right there. You wanted to see it. Some of us saw it. Some of us didn't. Saw that we were one step away, one play, one win. And we just couldn't get there. And then right around that midseason point, we trade TJ Hawkinson. Again, another move I didn't really care for because it was interdivision. And from that moment on, we became a team that nobody wants to play. And what I learned over this season is that Brad Holmes is good at what he does. He has earned my respect. He has earned my trust. One of the things that he said in his press conference today is he talked about Jared Goff. And I know a lot of y'all may or may not want to hear it. Jared Goff was never a bridge quarterback. And he is not a bridge quarterback. Now, how you or I feel about him, that doesn't matter. If you don't like Jared Goff, that doesn't matter. If you love Jared Goff, it doesn't matter. What matters is what he showed, and what Brad Holmes said today was he always knew that Jared Goff was going to be here for a while, and that they had to live up to their side of the bargain, which is provide him the weapons and the tools needed to succeed. He does that, okay? Our offense was top 5 for the most part of the part of the year. The defense is what let the team down. So whatever thoughts you have about Jared Goff is fine. But know that Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have the utmost confidence in Jared Goff. Now, whether or not they draft a quarterback, that has yet to be seen, because they talked about it today as would he be open to take a quarterback? And he said, hey, we're going to take football players. So if there is somebody sitting there that they can't pass on, then they'll have to take them, right? This season, for me, was about endurance. We have been through everything. We have been through the Matt Patricia. We've been through the Marty Morningwags. It was about endurance. It was about not giving up on this team. It was about trust. When Matt Patricia was here, we had a saying. It's like, I trust in Patricia, or trust in Patricia, or something like that. And we had this man did nothing to earn our trust. Brad Holmes has had a stellar two drafts. James Houston, Aiden Hutchinson, who, in my opinion, should win Rookie of the Year defensively. This team showed me and taught me about endurance, right? Because we were down and we were ready to check out. And the team didn't. They fought back. We got a lot of, I think we have 25, according to Spot Track, 25 free agents that we are going to have to do something about. And it's a couple guys that I think that the Detroit Lions are going to bring back. I really do. I really think we already got word that John Kaminsky, he wants to come back. This season was about building on that foundation. And although the Detroit Lions didn't make the playoffs, I had them 9-8 making the playoffs. I thought a 9-8 record would be enough to make a playoff appearance, and it was a half game short. This team is heading in the right direction. That's what this season taught me. It taught me to sit back. Sometimes we got to take the emotion out of it. We got to see Brad Holmes, to me, coming into this year, he was all right. The draft, it was okay. We got Levi, we got misses. There are going to be some misses in the draft. But this year, from the draft class to the 1-6 start to the endurance to this team not giving up to the way it was built, all of these players complemented each other. They complemented each other and they played for one another. And we had a 9-8 record. A 9-8 record. That is something we have not seen since Jim Caldwell was our head coach with a 9-win team. What a ride, what a season. And it has me the most excited I've ever been watching Lions football. And that says, we say that every year, right? Well, we're excited, except probably hiring Matt Patricia. I think we all kind of knew it wasn't going to work out based on Bill Belichick's coaching tree. I have never been more excited about an offseason. The offseason is usually a drag, a long time. But this offseason, I am ecstatic about the direction of my team. The fact that we got on Sunday Night Football, the only opportunity that we had all year to show America what we were made of. All this grit, all this stuff that they hear about the Detroit Lions, we did not disappoint on Sunday night. I think that is my proudest moment from this entire thing. From the 1-6 start to the strong finish to the 8-2 finish. My proudest moment is that my team showed up when it mattered. They showed up and they showed America what we have been seeing for 2 years now. I'm proud of this team. I'm proud of Sheila Hamp Ford. I'm proud of her not losing faith in the regime when some of our faith might have, wavered. I'm proud of the guys that were cast away from other franchises, all coming together. We have a bunch of castaways on this team, but they all came together and they played for each other. This team is going to be a team that you have to recognize for the next few years. And I'm talking about what Brad Holmes did, and I'll end the video saying this, that what Brad Holmes and Dan Campbell have taught me that I think a lot of Detroit Lions fans, decades of pain and hurt, is it's okay to trust. It's okay to trust in this team that Sheila Ford is not her mother. She's not her father. That these guys have a plan and they are showing, and they have shown, and I think they've earned the ability for us to trust it. What a season it's been, and I cannot wait until the 2023 season. With that being said, you guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. You already know, man, we here. We had a tremendous offseason last season. I think the channel grew 5,000 plus, so let's double that this year. You guys are awesome, man. I will see you in the next video, and as always, go Lions.